We're going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, which has a beautiful ring that covers a lot of territory. The Gulf of America, what a beautiful name. And it's appropriate. It's appropriate.
Now, finally, I want to make a few brief comment about the president-elect's press conference yesterday. Donald Trump throws out a lot of strange and rather random ideas on a regular basis. He did it yesterday when suggesting we rename the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America.
Okay, folks, we can't let this go. Donald Trump says the most strangest and funniest things from the top of this man's brain. I'm telling you, he is so swift at saying things. You could say anything to him and he will come back with vengeance in exactly a heartbeat, less than a heartbeat. And he has this president of Mexico under his thumb. I don't care about the words that they talk about. It's all about the actions and the doings of the people that are afraid of Donald Trump. And she is doing exactly that. Doesn't matter what people say about him, how people handle his reactions to things or his words to what he says, these off the wall things that he does. I find it to be hilarious. The man is brilliant. The man is a businessman. The man is there to make money and clean things up for the people of the United States of America, and he don't give no 2 cents about anybody else. He is brilliant in what he says and what he does, and he will tell you straightforward when you ask him a question, blah, blah, blah. Yes, that was me, and I'm not afraid to say it. Any other questions, please? That's how he is. He just comes straight out and says it. And I think the president of Mexico is listening to him, although she says things about this stupid little, the Gulf of the United States. He's just kidding. He says stuff to get under people's skin because he can do it. Why? Because that's who Donald Trump is. He's been like that all of his life, throughout his entire business adventures. That's how he gets people to do things that he wants them to do. He gets under their skin and they're afraid to talk back. They will only do as the man says, period. And he's brilliant in that way. He knows how to get things done. But here's some more of his fun stuff that he makes people get crazy about.
Y obviamente el Golfo de México es reconocido el nombre por Naciones Unidas, un organismo de Naciones Unidas, pero el siguiente, ¿por qué no le llamamos América Mexicana? Se oye bonito, ¿no? ¿Verdad que sí? Desde 1607, la Constitución de Apatzingán era de América Mexicana. Entonces, vamos a llamarle América Mexicana. Se oye bonito, ¿no? Y Golfo de México, pues, desde 1607 y además está reconocido internacionalmente. Bueno, ya. Aprovecho antes de, porque sé que me lo van a preguntar. Yo creo que ayer el presidente Trump le malinformaron, con todo respeto al presidente Trump, porque yo creo que le informaron que en México todavía gobernaba Felipe Calderón y García Luna, pero no, en México gobierna el pueblo. Bueno, adelante.
See what I mean? He has her all tripped up upstairs. He made this comment, and I believe solely he was just messing around, just to get that little intention span away from her, to get her talking nonsense to her people, to show her people that he can get under her skin. And as far as these tariffs go, yeah, he did say that. Mexico economy is so small compared to ours, they can't afford these tariffs. And she's like, oh, we'll push tariffs back toward them. They can't afford that, because if we stop buying what they try to sell us, it would totally, within months, destroy Mexico's economy. And they know this. So I don't think he's doing it to purposely destroy anything, but he needs the attention and he needs the capability of this president to be able to go beyond what she thinks is wrong and to put her strength in line with her values to be able to push these people away and get them back across their southern border to get them home safely, to where, because right now I do feel sorry for these people, because the way they're living is, no human should have to live like that. Even here in the United States, the ones that came here, they shouldn't have to live like that. They should just go back and live the way they were living back in their countries. Not all of them. I'm not saying all of them, because a lot of them, especially the ones that came from Haiti and stuff, yeah, those ones, yeah, maybe we could look at them, and a lot from the other places too. We could look at them, but it's just this sense of, we can't be in America, being in the bad situation that America is in right now. We cannot take care of everybody, including our own people. I mean, we got to clean up the homeless, so we can't take care of everybody. But, I'm a sensitive person. I feel for everybody. This is God's earth, not ours. We're just borrowing it. But we all have to get along, and we all have to make our way, and we all have to pay our duties. We all have to pave the way for new generations to be able to live on this earth comfortable as we're living, and not destroy it. So I do get that. I understand that. And yeah, but let's listen on, and let's see what more the news has to say about this situation.
With only a couple weeks until President-elect Donald Trump's second inauguration, Mexico is working to move migrant caravans away from the U.S. border. Mexican officials tell the Associated Press they're using a dispersion and exhaustion method to spread the migrants throughout the country, while limiting how many gather in one place. It's a strategy they've used the past few years to significantly reduce the number of migrants reaching the border, with Mexico's current administration hoping to defend against Trump's immigration policies, including his promise to carry out mass deportations and threats of increased tariffs if Mexico does not help alleviate the number of migrants entering the U.S. illegally. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum recently announced a policy reversal, saying Mexico is open to accepting foreign nationals instead of pushing the U.S. to send them to their countries of origin.
Yeah, just like I said, Donald Trump, he only wants respect for the citizens of the United States of America. Everything else he can care less about. He wants respect for us, the citizens, and we're not getting that. And that comes in the form of help from other countries. And if they want the U.S. to give them respect, they need to give us respect. It works both ways. It's not a one-way situation. It's a swinging door. It goes both ways.
The Mexican government has even promised to open 25 new shelters for deported migrants. The AP reports dozens of migrants from various countries were spotted walking around and sleeping on the streets of Acapulco on Monday, with one migrant telling the AP that officials said they were going to give them a permit to move through the country on their trip north. But that turned out to not be the case, saying the city won't sell them bus tickets, and now they're stuck there. Meanwhile, sources in Mexico tell News Nation a caravan of mostly Venezuelan migrants is now making a trip from the southern Mexican city of Tapachula to Juarez, located just miles from the U.S. border and El Paso, Texas. Mexican immigration authorities say they expect to see even more caravans in the coming days, as Trump's second term gets closer and before his promised immigration enforcement crackdown begins.
So there you have it, folks. Trump's just trying to take out the trash, rake up the leaves, as they say. And that's it. A cleaner country, better understanding from other countries, more help from other countries. Let's just clean it up and start a clean slate. Let's do this over again. Come into the country legally. And I think it would work a lot better for most of you. Anyhow, I'm Wayne, and I'll talk to you on the next one.